causes of this crisis are global, but our unique exposure to rising energy prices is a result of the choices of Conservative governments. Inaction on insulating homes, inaction on renewable and nuclear energy, and the sheer irresponsibility of closing our gas storage facilities. We are feeling the consequences of a 12-year Tory experiment in unilateral energy disarmament. And what's their answer? Lifting the ban on fracking. Conference. Fracking is dangerous, it is bad for the planet, it won't even reduce our bills, and with Labour it will not happen. Here is our alternative, our Green Prosperity Plan, to provide the only sustainable solution to the energy crisis, to free ourselves from dependence on Russia, to invest in solar, in wind, in tidal, in hydrogen and in nuclear power, and to pass on to our children a fairer and a greener country. This is a moral responsibility, and it's an economic necessity. On climate change, the costs of inaction today will mean far greater costs tomorrow. I refuse to leave our children to pick up the pieces of our failure. Conference, I will be a responsible Chancellor. I will be Britain's first Green Chancellor. Ed Miliband has just set out how the next Labour government will cut energy bills for good, by generating all of our electricity from clean sources by 2030. But our Green Prosperity Plan is about something else too. It is about economic growth, because British businesses are falling behind in the global race for new industries. And that matters. It matters that the largest offshore wind farm in Scotland has its blades made not in Scotland, but thousands of miles away. It matters that the rest of Europe is powering ahead with electric battery factories, and we are stuck in the slow lane. It matters that Germany, France and the US are making the running with green hydrogen, but we are not. We have the ability, but we want the jobs here. We want the factories here, and we want British businesses to take the lead. Here is the deal. The next Labour government will create a national wealth fund so that when we invest in new industries, in partnership with business, the British people will own a share of that wealth, and the taxpayer will get a return on that investment. Wealth flowing from jobs in electric battery factories, in the West Midlands, the North East, the North West and the South West. Offshore wind driving investment in our ports, from the Humber to Southampton, East Anglia to Belfast. Clean steel, with jobs in Rotherham, Sheffield, Scunthorpe, Cardiff and Port Talbot. And carbon capture in our industrial heartlands, in Grangemouth and in South Wales, in Humber and in Teesside, and here in Merseyside too. Because, Conference, when I say I want to buy, make and sell more in Britain, I mean it. What you will see in your town, in your city with Labour, is a sight that we have not seen often enough in our country. Cranes going up, shovels in the ground, the sounds and the sights of the future arriving, secure, skilled jobs for plumbers, electricians and joiners, for designers, scientists and engineers. Wealth that will flow back into your community and onto your high street. Wealth that the British people will own a stake in. Wealth that is invested in our country's future. That is a real plan for climate, that is a real plan for growth, and conference, that is a real plan for levelling up.